Hi guys. In today's 9 minutes moderation at 9 a.m., I want to share with you and discuss with you what's the problem. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that is the topic for the day. What's the problem? Because the biggest problem is to find out what is the problem. And I think that's the most challenging part of life. It's not about solving the problem. Solving the problem may be a next challenge, but not such a big challenge. More than finding out what is the problem. So problem of all the problem is to find out actually what is the problem. If I have to give you a very practical way, those of you ever been to hospitals or you have any medical condition, the most important part of the entire treatment is to diagnose actually what is the issue. A lot of people, lot of doctors who are good at this, the treatments work like magic. Those few of them, as they call doctors practice, they keep practicing on you, do a lot of hit and trial method, and then eventually they may come to know, may not come to know, but the patient has developed few more health issues along with the one which he went through. So this pathological labs or this medical labs have mushroomed over last few years like crazy across the globe. I had a stomach related issue for quite some time from my college days. I went left lived in hostel for 4 years of my engineering. So when you stay away from the house, it's one thing which becomes a big casualty is your eating habits, eating timings, and I didn't get 4 years good food for myself. I struggled. Now over a period of time, it became bad, and I really struggled. So all these years, no, my doctors, whomever I went, whether from naturopathy to allopathy to Ayurvedic to all those places, they treated with my stomach issues. I used to have temporary relief, and again something will come up. Very recently, just 1 month back, my sister-in-law, who is also a doctor, Vaishali's sister, discussed with her. This is not happening. Every now and then, stomach is getting upset. Digestion-related issues are there, and this and that. And somehow here, why don't you do liver test? And I ended up having a liver test, and I realized that because I had done all the stomach issues, retra scanning, USG, everything I have done for my stomach related issue, found out in liver function test and other liver test that there's a problem in the liver. So that actually liver secretes those bile juices by which it helps in digestion. All these years, nobody even mentioned about the name called liver, as if there is no liver in my body only. And then somehow in the discussion this happened, and we realized the issue is so the moment we started treating and working on the liver, my system has become much better. It's on the recovery mode. The problem of all the problem is to find out actually what is the problem, because once you find out the problem, it is easy to work on it, treat it, and come back to normalcy as early as possible. You take any issue. I've seen people fighting relationship issues. They're fighting two of them. When I discuss with them when they come for counselings and I come to know, then I ask some very intriguing questions to them and find out that issue is not what has happened today morning or this afternoon or this night. All issue happened 5 years back. Something she spoke or he spoke about somebody, and that has still been there, and that has been the major cause. So then, working with the effect that you're struggling with, I think important for you and me is to use and apply your intelligence not to deal with the effect but find out what is the actual cause. You may have to really go through some kind of ugly postmortem in the relationship, maybe some issues. You have to really dug up the whole thing only once, then don't do it again and again in life. Well, गड़े मुर्दों को उखाड़ना नहीं चाहिए. But I think once to find out what is the issue, you have to dug the entire thing and then find out the cause and work on the cause, deal with the cause. And I think that is the most important part, and it's a difficult part also. Whether it is your financial indiscipline or it is your eating habits, or relationship issues, it's about your work. You're not able. It basic. I know some people are not able to work, and people bosses shout at them. I sit with them, find out, and they come to the causes. This guy actually 10, 15 years back has come from village. and working in this city. So he has this complex that he's not as good as city dwellers. So he always is complex. So he always finds himself falling short in performance, and he doesn't want to work on his comedy because he's convinced that if you're from a village, from a small town, you cannot make it big in life. Sat with him, gave him example of about Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Virendra Sehwag and so many people, different. Sushant Singh Rajput when he was alive, and then he opened up. He said, "Yeah, so many people can make it big." So I didn't work on shouting and screaming about why you're not performing and why you're not competent. Find the cause. That is where I think we have to be using our intelligence, and that is why we are supposed to be given this faculty called intelligence to find out the cause. If you really want to solve your issues, if you have, which you must be having definitely, you have to first direct your intelligence to finding out what must be the cause. The man was driving his Hummer in the deserts of Middle East when suddenly out of nowhere his Hummer broke down. And deserts means it actually deserted, nothing is there. Miles together, nobody was there. Somehow in some walking distance he found the range and he called a mechanic from a nearby small village. After 1 hour of wait, this comes with mechanic comes with his all tools toolkit, all sitting on a donkey. Takka takka icicle. Slowly sit down, and that Hummer is broke down. This man is upset, angry in that heat. He's outside standing. He said, "Okay, solve it now." He opened the bonnet, looked here and there. It took almost 10 minutes to find out what's happening. And the man was like, "Come on, do it fast. You're a mechanic." I'm doing it. And after doing all these things, he took his hammer and one point, lot of force he hit on that point, and then told, "Start the ignition." The moment he started the ignition, brrr, the hammer started. The vehicle started. He was very happy. He said, "Okay, thank you very much. How much I have to pay?" "You have to pay 100 dinars." 100 dinars just for a stroke of a hammer. You want to be paid 100 dinars? He said, "I'm also giving hammer to you. Hit where you want to hit." He said, "Only 1 dinar to hit the hammer, 99 dinars to find out where to hit. If I hit on the wrong place, your hammer will become hammer. So I will hammer down your hammer with one hammer of mine only." So 99 dinars are only to know where to hit. Only 1 dinar for the hitting. I think that's important in life. If you can use your intelligence to identify the problem, and then I think it's much easier and faster to resolve the problem of your life, any issue, any aspect of life, provided you don't struggle with the effect, but you focus on the cause. That's supposed to be called as intelligent human being. Otherwise, we have all the degrees in education, we're still dumb. With that belief that we will find out the problem behind the problem. Because the truth is, the biggest problem is not the problem. Biggest problem is to find out the problem behind the problem. And once you're able to have that intelligence directed that way, I think you have your life in your pocket. With that belief, this 9 months motivation inspired by life and sponsored by Kingdom College takes your life to next level. Here we go together. What are you playing? Basically, it is saying, "I believe I can. I believe I am. I believe I can." So, guys, go get set and grow.